Hey there. If you're over 60 and you've noticed that things aren't quite the same, maybe you're waking up feeling sluggish, losing energy halfway through the day, or struggling to feel confident in the bedroom, you're not alone. I'm Dr. Mark Hyman, and over the years, I've helped countless men reclaim their vitality. Today, I'm here to tell you that what you're experiencing isn't your fault. And more importantly, it's not permanent. As we age, our bodies go through changes that can be frustrating and confusing. You've spent the majority of your life feeling strong, confident, and capable. But now, things are different. The energy, stamina, and performance that used to come so easily now seem harder to achieve. But here's the thing. None of these changes have to define the rest of your life. The decline in energy and vitality isn't some inevitable part of aging. It's something that can be addressed with the right approach. I know many men in their 60s and beyond struggle with the idea that their best years might be behind them. But I want to share something with you that could change that perception. Instead of relying on pills or prescriptions, I'm going to show you how a few simple, natural additions to your diet can reignite your energy, restore your confidence, and improve your performance without any harmful side effects. You see, the real issue behind the decline in energy and intimacy isn't just testosterone. It's about something much deeper: circulation. Blood flow plays a huge role in how we feel, perform, and connect with others. As men age, circulation naturally starts to slow down, and that can lead to a variety of issues. But here's the good news: nature has given us some incredible tools to address this. You don't need to rely on expensive prescriptions or invasive procedures. Sometimes, the simplest solutions are the best. In the next few minutes, I'm going to introduce you to 4 types of nuts. Yes, nuts that can help restore your vitality and performance. These nuts are packed with nutrients that support circulation, hormone balance, and overall health, giving you a natural boost when you need it the most. So, let's dive into the first one: pistachios. It's time to uncover how these little green gems can have a big impact on your health. Let's start with pistachios. You may think of them as just a snack, but they pack a serious punch when it comes to improving circulation and supporting your performance. Pistachios are rich in an amino acid called arginine, which plays a crucial role in your body's ability to produce nitric oxide. And here's the thing: nitric oxide is key when it comes to blood flow. It tells your blood vessels to relax and open up, allowing more blood to flow through, especially to the areas that matter most when it comes to intimacy. You might be wondering, why does this matter? Well, as men age, their body naturally produces less nitric oxide. This decline contributes to slower blood flow, which can lead to a drop in performance, energy, and even confidence. But here's the good news: you can naturally replenish your body's nitric oxide production with the help of pistachios. These little nuts contain all the right compounds to give your body the support it needs to keep things flowing. I remember a patient of mine, Frank, who was 68 years old and healthy by most standards. However, he was frustrated with how his body had started to feel out of sync. "Doc," he said to me, "I just don't feel like I'm the man I used to be." We ran tests, and while his testosterone levels were fine, his nitric oxide levels were alarmingly low. Instead of turning to medication, I suggested adding pistachios to his diet, just a handful. 3 to 4 times a week. 3 weeks later, Frank returned to my office, smiling for the first time in months. "Doc," he said, "I don't know what's happening, but something woke up." He felt more energized, more confident, and most importantly, more like himself again. All because he added a simple, natural food to his diet: pistachios. The beauty of pistachios is that they don't just help with blood flow. They also contain antioxidants that protect your blood vessels from oxidative damage and inflammation, both of which can reduce circulation and performance over time. So, by including pistachios in your daily routine, you're not only supporting healthy blood flow, but you're also protecting the delicate blood vessels in your pelvic region from the wear and tear that comes with aging. Pistachios might not be a miracle cure, but they are a powerful tool in your journey to feeling better and performing at your best. Incorporating them into your diet is a simple, natural way to support your body without relying on pharmaceuticals or invasive treatments. And the best part, it's a food you can easily add to your daily routine without much effort at all. By nourishing your body with pistachios, you're taking a step towards restoring balance and vitality, something we all deserve, no matter our age. Now, let's move on to hazelnuts. These little nuts are often overlooked, but they contain one of the most powerful nutrients for men: over 60 vitamin E. You've probably heard of vitamin E before, but you might not know just how important it is for your health as you age. Vitamin E is a potent antioxidant that helps protect your cells from oxidative stress, especially those in your testes, which are critical for testosterone production. Let me tell you about a patient I had named Charles. Charles was 72 years old, a retired teacher, and a kind-hearted man. But over the past few years, he had started to feel distant from his wife, not because he didn't care, but because he didn't feel like himself anymore. His energy levels were low, his motivation was down, and his intimacy with his wife had faded into the background. After reviewing his lab results, I noticed something subtle but critical. His vitamin E levels were low, and signs of chronic inflammation were creeping in. So, I suggested something simple: hazelnuts. Just a small handful daily, either mixed in with his oatmeal or eaten raw as a snack. No medications, no drastic changes to his diet, just a consistent, natural addition. Within a month, Charles came back to see me with a smile on his face. He said, "Doc, my wife touched my hand the other night, and I felt something again. I didn't think that would happen." That simple change, adding hazelnuts to his diet, helped him feel more like himself again. His energy was up, his connection with his wife was stronger, and his overall health had improved. But it's not just about vitamin E. Hazelnuts also contain magnesium, folate, and healthy fats, which work together to support cardiovascular function and hormone balance. As men age, we can lose some of the nutrients our bodies need to function optimally, and hazelnuts can help restore that balance, both physically and emotionally. The key here is consistency. Just a small amount of hazelnuts each day can slowly restore what time has taken away. What's truly amazing about hazelnuts is how they quietly work behind the scenes, strengthening your heart and balancing your hormones over time. They don't deliver instant results, but if you stay committed, the benefits can be profound. And it's not just about physical health. It's about reconnecting with yourself and your loved ones, regaining that spark that may have started to fade. So, if you're looking for a natural, simple way to feel more balanced and emotionally connected, consider adding hazelnuts to your diet. They may be small, but they have a big impact on your overall well-being. Next up, we have sunflower seeds, a food that might not get much attention. But believe me, when I say these tiny seeds can make a big difference in your health. Sunflower seeds are packed with two vital minerals, zinc and magnesium, that play a major role in testosterone production. But here's the kicker. Many men over 60 are unknowingly running low on these key nutrients, which can leave them feeling tired, foggy, and even disconnected from their partners. I remember one of my patients, Rai. He was 66 years old, worked part-time at a hardware store, and had been married for over 40 years. But lately, Rai had been feeling different, tired, irritable, and lacking the energy he once had. "Doc," he said, "I just don't feel like the man I used to be. I'm forgetting things. I'm snapping at my wife. And the passion, it's gone." When we ran his tests, I found that Rai's testosterone was low. But what stood out even more was the significant deficiency in zinc and magnesium. These two minerals are crucial for maintaining testosterone levels, and without them, his body was struggling to perform at its best. I didn't suggest anything complicated or drastic. Instead, I recommended sunflower seeds, a few tablespoons sprinkled on his salad, mixed into yogurt, or simply eaten by the handful every day. And after just 4 weeks, Rai came back to see me with a newfound energy and a smile on his face. "Doc," he said, "I didn't expect seeds to make a difference, but I feel like I've got a piece of myself back." My wife and I even took a weekend trip, just the two of us, for the first time in years. Sunflower seeds are loaded with zinc, which is essential for testosterone production, and magnesium, which helps with mental clarity, relaxation, and sleep. Plus, they contain selenium, another important nutrient that supports the health of your testes and protects against oxidative damage. What's remarkable about sunflower seeds is how simple they are to incorporate into your daily routine. You don't need to make any dramatic changes to your diet. Just add a few spoonfuls of sunflower seeds each day, and in return, you'll be giving your body the nutrients it desperately needs to function at its best. The best part is that sunflower seeds support more than just testosterone. They help reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and provide a steady source of energy throughout the day. So, if you're looking for an easy, effective way to restore some of your masculine energy and feel more like yourself again, sunflower seeds are the way to go. Now, let's talk about watermelon seeds. These are the ones that most people throw away without giving them a second thought. But they are actually one of the most powerful foods when it comes to improving circulation and boosting your overall performance. Watermelon seeds contain an amino acid called citrulline, which plays a direct role in the production of nitric oxide in your body. You've probably heard of nitric oxide before. It's the same compound that is found in pre-workout supplements and ED medications. But here's the catch. Watermelon seeds provide it in its natural form. You might be wondering why this is so important. Well, nitric oxide is the key to improving blood flow. It helps your blood vessels relax and open up, allowing blood to flow freely throughout your body. Without enough nitric oxide, circulation slows down, which affects everything from your energy levels to your ability to perform in the bedroom. But watermelon seeds can help restore that critical flow, naturally and safely. Let me share a story about one of my patients, Greg. Greg was 64, still working part-time as a mechanic, but he was frustrated with how his body had started to slow down. He'd get winded just walking up a flight of stairs, And even simple tasks like taking out the trash or playing with his grandkids left him feeling exhausted. His doctor had cleared him for heart disease, and his blood pressure was normal. But something still felt off. When I asked him about his diet, I realized he wasn't consuming any foods that supported nitric oxide production. No beets, no leafy greens, nothing with citrulline. I suggested something simple. Start eating roasted watermelon seeds. Just a small handful, a few times a week. After about 3 weeks of incorporating watermelon seeds into his diet, Greg called me, excited. "Doc, I feel like my body is finally cooperating again," he said. "I didn't expect much, but I've got more gas in the tank now. I feel like I'm in my 40s again." It was a small change, but it made a huge difference in how he felt, both physically and mentally. Watermelon seeds don't just help with nitric oxide production, they also provide magnesium, healthy fats, and plant-based protein, all of which contribute to muscle recovery, heart health, and steady energy throughout the day. Unlike synthetic supplements, watermelon seeds provide your body with exactly what it needs in a form it can actually absorb and use. No confusion, just pure, natural nutrition. So, if you're looking for a simple, effective way to support your blood flow and overall performance, watermelon seeds are a great addition to your diet. You might not think much of them at first, but trust me, these little seeds pack a big punch. Now that you've learned about these 4 powerhouse foods, pistachios, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, and watermelon seeds, let's talk about how to incorporate them into your daily routine. I know you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but how do I actually put it into practice? The answer is simple. Start small, stay consistent, and let nature do the work. These 4 foods don't require any fancy preparation. No need for complex recipes or expensive supplements. Just a handful of pistachios, a small portion of hazelnuts, a spoonful of sunflower seeds, and a few watermelon seeds here and there. That's all it takes. Adding these foods to your daily routine doesn't require a complete overhaul of your diet. Instead, it's about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. I've seen firsthand the incredible impact that simple dietary changes can have. I've worked with men who, like you, felt that their best years were behind them. But when they started making these small changes, they found themselves feeling more energized, more confident, and more connected not only with their partners, but with their own bodies. These foods don't just improve circulation and performance, they restore balance, vitality, and confidence. Remember, it's not just about what you eat. It's about creating a routine that works for you and your body. The consistency of these small changes over time will help rebuild what age and stress have slowly taken away. And most importantly, these changes will give you the chance to feel like yourself again. You deserve to feel strong, sharp, and connected. And these foods are just the beginning. So, take the first step. Start simple. Pick one nut, one food, and commit to adding it to your daily routine. Your body is resilient, and with the right nourishment, it will thank you. You have the power to feel better, perform better, and live better. Don't wait for the perfect time to start, because the perfect time is now. And if you've learned something new today, if you've been inspired even just a little bit, I encourage you to share this video with someone who might benefit from it. Maybe it's a friend, a brother, or a loved one who needs a little reminder that their best years aren't behind them. Every little change counts, and together, we can help more men reclaim their vitality. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Aging is inevitable, but how we age is something we have control over. The simple changes we make today, like incorporating pistachios, hazelnuts, sunflower seeds, and watermelon seeds into our diet, can have a profound impact on how we feel tomorrow. It's not about perfection, and it's certainly not about quick fixes. It's about consistency, small choices, and giving your body what it needs to thrive naturally. You might have thought that your vitality was slipping away, or that the best days of your life were behind you. But let me tell you, it's never too late to take charge of your health. The power of simple, nutrient-dense foods can restore not only your energy and performance, but also your confidence. You're not starting from scratch. You're building a foundation for lasting vitality. Remember, these changes don't have to be dramatic or overwhelming. You don't need to completely overhaul your lifestyle overnight. Just adding a handful of these powerful nuts to your daily routine can make a world of difference. It's all about creating a sustainable habit that works with your body, not against it. Life is about balance between work, relationships, and self-care. It's about finding that rhythm that helps you show up for yourself, your loved ones, and your passions. When you nourish your body with the right foods, you give yourself the chance to live a full, vibrant life. You deserve that. So, take it one day at a time. Start with one simple change. And know that each step forward is a victory. Your best years are still ahead of you, and the journey to feeling strong, energized, and confident starts today.